We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
The Middle East ceasefire may continue, Biden's mental deterioration, holiday shopping starts strong, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. 17 more hostages were released on Sunday, including 4-year-old Israeli-American dual citizen Abigail Adan, who saw her parents killed in front of her in the October 7th Hamas attack. What she endured was unthinkable, Joe Biden said of the girl, the first American freed during the temporary truce. The 4-day ceasefire deal, which included the release of 50 of the 240 hostages held by Hamas in Gaza and 150 Palestinians imprisoned in Israel, was set to end Monday, but Hamas said it was seeking an extension. Israel has said it would agree to another day's pause in the fighting for every 10 hostages Hamas releases beyond the original 50. Family members of the victims have begun sharing details about their loved ones' experiences. Most of the freed hostages, though understandably shaken, appear to be in stable condition. One woman said her cousin and aunt, Karen and Ruth Munder, were fed irregularly, having eaten mainly rice and bread, and lost around 15 pounds in just 50 days. Her family members said they had slept on rows of chairs pushed together in a room that looked like a reception area and had to wait hours before going to the bathroom. A U.S. Navy vessel responded to a distress call Sunday from an Israeli-linked tanker off the coast of Yemen and was later fired upon. U.S. Navy personnel from the destroyer USS Mason, assigned to the eastern Mediterranean, responded to the distress call from the Liberian-flagged Central Park. The vessel issued a distress call Sunday morning, stating it was under attack by suspected pirates while transiting the International Recommended Transit Corridor some 54 nautical miles off the coast of Somalia. 5 armed gunmen seized the tanker after boarding from a skiff by pulling up alongside. The crew locked themselves in the citadel. The gunmen tried to beat down the door to the safe room before exiting the ship and making their way back to the shores of Yemen. The gunmen were captured by the U.S. Navy. New York City officials are investigating after students at a Queens high school reportedly rioted over a teacher's participation in a pro-Israel rally. The vile show of anti-Semitism at Hillcrest High School was motivated by ignorance-fueled hatred, plain and simple, and it will not be tolerated in any of our schools, let alone anywhere else in our city. We are better than this, Mayor Eric Adams tweeted on Saturday. The incident at the school took place November 20th and broke into public view over the weekend after TikTok videos showing violence at the school went viral. During the 2-hour incident, the students reportedly protested outside the teacher's classroom, preventing her from leaving until she could be escorted by the police. President Biden's 81st birthday ushered in even more conversations surrounding his age and declining cognitive acuity, 2 things Representative Ronnie Johnson, a former White House physician, believes are valid causes for concern. The decline is happening quickly, Jackson told Sunday Morning Future's guest anchor Sean Duffy. I've taken care of 3 presidents, so I know firsthand what it takes to be the commander-in-chief and the head of state. It's a grueling job, both mentally and physically. This man can't do the job. He's proven to us every single day that he can't do the job, but this is going to get worse. Jackson served as a physician under the Bush, Obama, and Trump administrations and has previously sounded the alarm over Biden's cognitive acuity. even demanding he take a cognitive test or drop out of the 2024 race. Holiday shopping got off to a respectable start over the weekend as customers facing dwindling savings and rising credit card debt looked for deals. The National Retail Federation estimated that 182 million people would shop online or in stores between Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday. Black Friday retail sales rose 2.5% compared to a year earlier, according to MasterCard Spending Pulse. Foot traffic in brick-and-mortar stores rose 2.1%, while online shopping was up 7.5% from 2022, according to a report from Adobe Analytics. But retailers are bracing for a hit as people drop store-brand credit cards, which have higher interest rates, in favor of general-purpose cards. Top diplomats from South Korea, Japan, and China agreed on Sunday to revive the trilateral summits their leaders held from 2008 to 2019. The three countries did not set a date for the next summit, but expressed support for increased cooperation on economic and other issues. We three ministers agreed to restore and normalize three-nation cooperation at an early date, South Korean Foreign Minister Park Jin told reporters after his meeting with Japan's Yoko Kamikawa and China's Wang Yi, the first such gathering in about 4 years. The leaders agreed to push for increased cooperation on trade, technology, public health, security, and other matters, South Korea and Japan said in statements. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.